Hey there, you. Yes, you. The one scrolling, sitting, maybe procrastinating just a little bit on getting active today. Here's a thought. What if just 30 minutes on a bicycle could actually change the way you feel about yourself? Not in some fluffy, live your best life way, but physically, mentally, chemically. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sure, cycling's good for you, but is it that good? The answer? It's better. Today, we're diving into what happens to your body, your brain, and your entire outlook on life when you commit to just half an hour of cycling a day. From melting stress to boosting your confidence to literally rewinding your biological clock. This isn't just cardio. This is alchemy on wheels. Let's break it down. Your brain gets a mood makeover. Let's start with your headspace. Cycling kickstarts a beautiful cascade of feel-good chemicals, dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins. These aren't just happy hormones. They're your brain's natural defense against anxiety, sadness, and burnout. That runner's high people talk about, it's not just for runners. Cycling can trigger the exact same euphoric clarity without needing to pound the pavement. When you hop on that bike, especially outdoors, you're not just exercising, you're reclaiming your mental energy. You're saying, nope, not today, to the afternoon slump, the anxiety spiral, the endless stress loop. And here's the psychological hook. When you choose to feel better, your brain starts to believe that you're the kind of person who takes control. That's identity shift in action. Weight loss without obsession. Here's a refreshing truth. You don't have to punish your body to see changes in it. Cycling is one of the most effective, low-impact ways to shed fat, tone up, and boost metabolism without needing to crash diet or obsess over every calorie. Depending on how hard you ride, you can burn up to 800 to 1,000 calories an hour. But even more powerful, the afterburn effect. Your metabolism stays elevated long after you hop off the saddle. But unlike rigid gym plans, cycling weaves into your life naturally. Ride to work, cruise through your neighborhood, spin at home with a podcast in your ears. Fulvo kicker. Studies show that people who switched their daily commute from driving to cycling lost an average of 15 pounds in 1 year without changing anything else. That's transformation on autopilot. Your heart becomes a powerhouse. Now let's talk about your most loyal teammate, your heart. Cycling strengthens your cardiovascular system like few other activities can. Every time you pedal, you're training your heart to pump more efficiently, lower your resting heart rate, and reduce your risk of heart disease, stroke, and high blood pressure. But here's where it gets personal. That elevated heart rate during your ride, that's not just cardio. It's a signal to your body that you're alive, alert, and pushing forward. And let's be real, if exercise were a pill that cut your risk of early death by 30, everyone would be taking it. The good news? That pill exists. It just happens to have 2 wheels and a seat. Stress? We live in a world where burnout is worn like a badge of honor. But here's your permission slip to take a different route. Literally, cycling is a moving meditation. The rhythm of the pedals, the wind in your face, the simplicity of forward motion. It pulls you out of your head and into your body. Physiologically, cycling lowers cortisol, balances adrenaline, and helps flush anxiety from your nervous system. You start to regulate your stress instead of letting it run the show. And once you feel that kind of mental clarity, you'll wonder why you ever let stress be in the driver's seat. You start aging in reverse. Okay, buckle up, because this one sounds like science fiction, but it's very real. High-intensity cycling has been shown to increase mitochondrial function. That's your cellular energy production. As we age, our mitochondria slow down, and that's a big part of why we feel weaker, slower, and foggier. But when you ride, you're essentially telling your cells, hey, wake up, we're not done yet. Studies show that regular cyclists in their 70s and 80s had immune systems and biological markers closer to people in their 20s. That's not just slowing aging, that's reclaiming time. And if that doesn't give you goosebumps, I don't know what will. You look stronger and feel even stronger. Let's talk aesthetics for a second. Cycling naturally builds lean muscle, especially in your legs, glutes, core, and back. And no, it won't bulk you up like a bodybuilder. It'll sculpt you like someone who moved through life with intention and energy. But more importantly, it shifts how you carry yourself. You'll start walking into rooms differently, standing taller, feeling grounded. Because your body won't just look stronger, it'll feel capable. And that's confidence money can't buy. You sleep like you mean it. All that stress relief, that muscle activation, that blood flow, it pays off in the quietest, most powerful way possible. Better sleep. Cycling helps regulate your circadian rhythm, burns excess energy, and decreases the cortisol that can keep you wired at night. One study found that people with insomnia fell asleep twice as fast and slept an hour longer after just a few weeks of light cycling. Think about that. What would your days feel like if you actually rested at night? That's not just better sleep, it's a better life. So let's bring it full circle. This isn't just about fitness. It's not even just about health. It's about choosing to be someone who shows up for yourself, someone who doesn't let stress call the shots, someone who's not waiting for the right time to get healthy, someone who says, if I have 30 minutes, I can change the direction of my day. You don't need fancy gear. You don't need to be an athlete. You just need you and a willingness to start. So here's your gentle nudge, your green light, your metaphorical bell ring. Who could you become if you gave yourself 30 minutes a day? If you're already riding, tell us in the comments, what's your favorite benefit? And if you're just starting, tell us when you're hopping on. We'll see you out there.